buddy, but we're gonna keep on rolling because coming up now, I have always, and by the way, the watch that Kenya's wearing, that I'm wearing, that watch is still to come, guys. So stay tuned for that. But right now, we're gonna move along here and we're gonna take you on to our drop earrings. I wanna see my card to make sure I didn't look at this wrong. I wanna be sure I wasn't being delusional in this. Okay, here we go. This, you guys, is gonna blow your mind. I think I looked at this right. Oh, did I look at this right? I'm nervous. I'm afraid I might. I'm not gonna say the price because I might have looked at this wrong. No, I'm looking at it correctly here. Okay, so here is what is happening. This is insanely great. All right, I love these earrings. These are beautiful earrings. They are so classy. They're done in teardrop shapes, first of all. And I love how they cover your whole ear. This comes up onto your ear, covers the pierced part of your ear. This is honey citrine with yellow sapphire. And then you have your white zircon, choice number one. This is pink sapphire with amethyst. Stunning. This is blue topaz with blue, Ceylon blue sapphire. So are those the three we have available? I think that's it. Is that three choices? Okay, now, here's what's happening. You're gonna love this. I love this. These are $119.95. We've sold thousands of this earring. We bought a lot of them. There are a few left. I almost do not need to speak. I really almost do not need to speak. $8 on FlexPay. $8 for fancy sapphires, fancy gemstones, beautiful design, gorgeous on the ear. I mean, if you have never bought a single thing from our collection before, start here. If you are just looking for a great earring, I love the size of this. It's not big and over the top, but it definitely gives you presence on the ear. And one of the things we're seeing trending in earrings are earrings that cover more of the ear.
Right.
What I'm talking about, they kind of like reach up, cover more of the ear, and that's exactly how this is designed. Oh, they are so pretty. That is the blue topaz with blue sapphire. $39.98. I was so excited, but again, sometimes I look at this, I think, was I being delusional? I better go back and double check that. They have the big clutch style back. These sit really nice, stationary in your ear. Ladies, if you are looking for a gorgeous earring at a fraction of what you would pay anywhere for this earring, here we go. And with FlexPay, you're at $8 today. Fancy yellow sapphires with beautiful, look at the color of that citrine. It's like honey, I love it. This combo, that purple of the amethyst with pink sapphire, how pretty is that? Genuine sapphire. And then blue topaz with blue sapphire. They are lovely earrings. They're sleek. They're like the stiletto style. You get the sleek line up on your ear. They look fabulous. They're light. They're not heavy on your ear. So flattering. I love the little open, the negative space of the teardrop, the little white zircon. I mean, there's a lot to this earring, and that's why these are not inexpensive to make, right? The appraised value for these came in. The lowest appraisal came in at $140. So they're literally $100 off the appraised value, the lowest appraised value for this earring. So that, I hope, will just give you confidence to know you are really getting something so pretty that is so affordable in the world of fine jewelry with all the precious metal. I mean, these are fun.
I am obsessed with these earrings. When I first saw them, I think my jaw dropped to the ground and I said, whoa. And I immediately sent a picture to my aunt. This is so her style. I said, do you want a pair? Which color? She said, you know I do, absolutely. These are beautiful. The pear shape is so on trend right now. At the top of this earring, it looks like you have almost that infinity symbol, a symbol of love, a symbol of timelessness and endlessness. If you want to gift this to someone as love, then you have that beautiful honking gemstone and then the pave work at the bottom with white zircon, which is the gemstone from Mother Earth, close to 4 billion years old, that is most like a diamond. So you've got the carat weight, you've got the color, you've got the sparkle, you've got the cut. I mean, everything that you want in a pair of earrings, and they're light.
Exactly. Look at, you can see, it's perfect summer jewelry. It's year-round, obviously, but they're light and they're lovely. They're flattering. It's sleek, and it's not this big shoulder duster.
Right.
Right? It's not this big drop that's fun, but again, you have to really be in the mood. You have to have the right outfit on. You have to be going to the right place to wear them. This is all the time. It's every day. It's not over the top. You still get the playful movement. I like how it goes up onto the ear a little higher. You get really lovely coverage on the pierced ear. So it's extremely flattering on your ear, and it's very much on trend. You've seen like the crawler earrings. Now these are not that, because the crawler actually goes up the side of your ear, like reaches up and keeps going kind of around your ear, whereas this is just coming straight up. But it just, there's a freshness about it. It's something that we're seeing trending in earrings, and I kind of get it because I just think it looks so beautiful.
It really is beautiful. This is just a stunning piece of jewelry, and I do love the way that it sits on the ear, because even when we talk about fashion, right, sometimes we want to cover the tummy or we want to cover the tushy. And so we look for blouses, we look for tops, we look for clothing that helps us kind of like hide and conceal the areas that we don't want to show off. With our ears, maybe you have a stretched lobe, or you have a hole that over time, because of heavier earrings, has sort of opened up. These are so lightweight, but they also sit up on the ear so well that they sort of cover, they give you that coverage, they give you the presence, and again, still remarkably lightweight, because these gemstones, we're talking about quartz gemstones, right? These are already lightweight in general.
Exactly. No, they are. This is not a heavy earring, but you still get beautiful presence, and it's so flattering by the face. I want to remind you, if you're channel surfing vinyl, this time of night we had a lot of people popping in. We're so glad you found us. This is a very special earring. They're beautifully made. They're exotic, beautiful, fancy sapphires paired back with either citrine in the richest, honeyest color, prettiest honey color, and then that's with yellow sapphire at the bottom. Pave drops, all teardrops, 4 drops. They literally are just dripping off your ear. So you have the beautiful yellow with the yellow, pink with the amethyst. Rob told me this is the most limited. So if you want that pink sapphire, fewer than 200 here, pink sapphire with amethyst. What a gorgeous combo. And last but not least, the #1 choice is the blue topaz. Look at how pretty those are. They almost look like aquamarines. And with the blue sapphire, Rob says that's the #1 choice. So if you're a girl who loves your blues, well, here we go. Then you have little white, these look like diamonds, but they're little white zircon.
They really do look like
There's a lot
diamonds.
happening in this area. And then the textural, that beautiful kind of ribbed or shrimp pattern at the very top.
And the shape, the dangle, I mean, there's a lot going on in these earrings. I love the way they move. And let's talk about qualifiers for a second. These are not just blue topaz, they're sky blue topaz. It's not just partnered with sapphire, it is Ceylon sapphire, the best of the best. If you're getting the amethyst option, it's not just your run-of-the-mill amethyst. We are talking about pink amethyst. So it's got this beautiful lavender and pink undertone to it. It's not as deep as a Moroccan amethyst. It's so much more feminine and fun and beautiful. We're the most limited on this amethyst. I love this with the sapphire. And then the citrine. It's not just your average run-of-the-mill basic citrine. It is honey citrine. It looks like the most beautiful, vivid, intense, fancy, deep canary yellow diamond or a canary yellow sapphire. But it's citrine, and it's done so remarkably well. You're spoiled for choice, regardless of whichever one you get. I kind of want all 3, and I'll just figure out over the next, few months, like who I give them to, because they're so special.
And the blue, by the way, is in white. That's rhodium white. So if you love white metal, the blue is in the icy white platinum over sterling silver. And then the pink sapphire with amethyst, that is done in rose gold over sterling silver. And then the yellow sapphire with that citrine is done in yellow gold. So you have 3 different metal options that pair back to the colors of the gemstones that we've used here. These are custom made for HSN. You can't find them anywhere else. You can't buy them anywhere else. They're an HSN exclusive. And I promise you, in a million years, you cannot buy an earring like this for $39.98, not even here. We don't do this. This is as low as we've gone ever. Not even close. So $39.98. This is like better than a Today Special. It's just a crazy great value. We have sold many thousands of this earring. I will say we are a volume business here at HSN. We buy in volume. That's how we're able to get our great everyday low prices. But sometimes we overbuy a little bit.
Sure.
And then it's time to just mark those down and move them out. We have lots of new goodies coming in for fourth quarter. So because of that, they need to make room in the vault for all the new goodies. And here's an example of a beautiful new earring that I think you guys will love having and wearing and owning. But the fact you're getting precious metal, you're getting precious gemstones, precious sapphire, blue sapphire, yellow sapphire, pink sapphire. They will come gift boxed for you. I think you're going to be so pleased when you get this home and see it in person, because they really, they're just a really special earring. I really love the way these came out.
I adore this earring. I think this earring is for everyone. I think it's beautiful. I love the combination of texture and color and exclusivity, and I cannot wait for you to get this home and see the way that they dance in your ear. You can wear them to a fabulous